Sausages, a barbecue classic. But have we been cooking them wrong this whole time? For 70 bucks, this gadget promises to cook snags perfectly, evenly, with zero effort. But is it a game changer or a gimmick? Let's find out. Because if this thing actually works, my tongs are about to retire. Now there is some assembly required, and there are two cooking modes: sausages on the rollers, or you can do kebabs with the skewers provided. And it is battery operated. Now this high-tech masterpiece requires one D-sized battery to operate. Simple, right? Well, do they include the battery? No. Why would they? That would make things simple. I mean, without one, this thing is just an expensive stainless steel tray. My barbecue dreams crushed. My sausages stranded. My faith in humanity shattered. So before you even think of using one of these, make sure you've got one of these bad boys. Otherwise, you'll be standing at the barbecue, turning your sausages manually while questioning all of your life choices. All right, power has been restored, crisis averted, let the sausage revolution begin. Automation is great, but can it replace your Uncle Gary's questionable barbecue skills? All right, let's fire this thing up and load it up with some top tier steak and onion sausages that I picked up from Mick out at Gippsland Premium Meats. Preheat your barbecue to a medium heat. I'm using liquid charcoal today. You don't want to go too hot with sausages or you'll burn them before they're fully cooked through. Now just loading up the rollers with sausages and flip the switch. Now normally I'd be turning these sausages like a sausage spinning idiot, but now I've got more time for other activities. Now, let's talk about a crime against barbecue. Once upon a time, people thought it was a great idea to stab holes in their snags, allowing all the juicy goodness to escape. This is now considered a barbecue sin. This little gadget, however, rotates the snags gently, keeping all that moisture locked in. Fact. Dry sausages equals sadness. Science says don't stab. These are looking pretty good, nice even colour, no burnt bits, but are they actually cooked? To be safe, sausages need to hit an internal temp of 74 degrees Celsius to be safe to eat. Don't guess this. Use an instant read thermometer just to check the end of one of the sausages. And perfect! We can now class these as no-death snags. We can now get them off the heat and onto a chopping board. Look at that, juicy, perfectly cooked, no dry shriveled sadness there. That is bang on. Crispy skin, juicy on the inside. I think we've just found the laziest way to cook a snag, and it works. Effortless barbecue, 100% approved by science. Now you can see for yourself just how moist they were. Smut! Final thoughts, for 70 bucks, this thing actually works, and it is cheaper than any motorised unit currently on the Australian market. It's easy to use, and best of all, you don't have to stand there turning sausages like some medieval barbecue peasant. Would I recommend it? If you like barbecue snags and laziness in equal measure, then hell yes. Hit the like button and subscribe, and tell me, would you use a gadget like this? Let me know in the comments. At the time of filming, this is available at selected Coles supermarkets.